The black men are dangerous. They can't be trusted. They ain't this. They ain't that. Sound like racist white folks to me.
Sounds like a black person who studies crime statistics to me. Because I guarantee you can't disprove anything that a divester is saying. You fucking nakers are violent. And crime statistics support that.
So while y'all in here talking all this shit, thinking y'all saying something new, is like the only thing that's kind of shocking is the fact that it's y'all. But at the same time, it's like people like y'all have always existed. Black people used to get told on by other black people when they was trying to escape their hell and slavery.
Get the fuck out of here. We are not slaves anymore. We live in a modern world. Okay. And you cannot compare my relationship to my white fiance as a slave master relationship. I am not forced to be here. I am not sitting here in chains, trying to get other people caught up and shit like that. You cannot compare our situation, us divestors who are living the best lives ever compared to your mama and your nieces who still choose to be with black men. See, our lives, we live in freedom. Okay. The only women who are living in chains is women who still agree to deal with men like you. You want to sit here and say that black men are not dangerous? Is that your fucking argument? Because you need to make one, because you looking stupid as fuck right now. You looking remedial as fuck. You're looking slow as fuck. Okay? See how these motherfuckers are so slow? They don't even know how to have a proper argument. He wants to have this posted right here saying black men are dangerous. Black men are this. Black men are that. But is he proving anything that we're saying wrong? You're not. Okay?
Y'all think somebody feels some type of way, but in reality, you helping us. We need to know y'all true colors. We need to know which black people can't be trusted. And y'all,
We don't care if you see our true colors. We want you to see our true colors and then get the fuck away from us, because we're trying to get away from y'all. Okay, you talking about we need to see y'all true colors and we need to know who to trust. Okay, if you don't trust me, then get the fuck on. But see, you nakers won't do that. Instead, y'all come into our spaces. Y'all motherfuckers come write us messages, stalk everything we do online, try to call our jobs, try to get us fired, try to get us doxxed. This is what the fuck you nakers are doing towards black women that don't want shit to do with you. Okay? That's what it is. So no, you talking about we need to know who to trust. You're the ones that are not motherfucking trustworthy.
Cancel me, but today marks the day that I will be dating outside of my race.
Life is too short. I implore you, I encourage you, I root you on to find a love that is true for you, no matter what race, religion, gender. Just find that love. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, find that love that is true for you.
You know what? Stop with the fakeness, okay? You're not concerned about black women finding their true love. What you're concerned is black women waking the fuck up and deciding to date out their race. Because, see, these light-skinned types get triggered and feel a certain way when dark-skinned black women say they want white men, because they know that they can't compare to white men, okay? I can see right through the fakeness, okay? He is not really wishing dark-skinned black women the best of luck and date who that. No, he's not concerned about that. He's concerned about more and more black women leaving, and he's not going to have any placeholders, the type of women that, are never a wife, barely even a girlfriend title, until he can find something he wants. See, black males don't want you to go anywhere. They want you to stay right where you're at. And the moment you start vocalizing that you don't want them or you want to date out, they have a problem with it. And you'll have guys like this who will come with the fake concern, like, oh, you date whoever you want to date. And he really doesn't feel like that. Okay. He to me comes off as very narcissistic, and I can see right through him. He's not fooling me.
I have an issue with some black people, not all black people, some black people, not all black people. When some black people want to date outside of the race, which is totally fine. I repeat, when some black people want to date outside of the race, which is totally fine. Why y'all got to call a press conference like y'all being traded to the Boston Celtics for a max contract?
Aren't you having a press conference right now? See, you cannot ridicule what someone else is doing when you're doing it yourself. Okay? Just like she has a TikTok and she's expressing her opinion, you also have a TikTok and you're expressing your opinion. Okay? So, you can't sit here and be doing the same thing as somebody else and then criticize them for that. Okay? It'd be different if you didn't have a TikTok and you didn't vocalize your opinion online. Then you could come with that argument and it would be valid. But you are also using TikTok, sir, as a soapbox to spread your opinion. Okay?
Good evening, everybody. I called this press conference to tell y'all, hey, because of my recent dating history, I've surmised that all black people ain't shit. I will now be dating outside the race. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Whatever.
And then on top of that, making the press conference isn't enough for you. You gotta make it into a song. Black men don't do this, and black women don't do that, and black men don't have this, and black women don't have that,
Yeah, and we need to have a press conference to let the world know that y'all ain't shit. Okay? It's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry, but we do. We have to have a press conference to let the world know that y'all ain't shit. Because for the longest time, black women have been sitting up in here going, black men are the best. And black men, they are kings and all this other bullshit when they're not.
I see your phone. Of course.
Yeah, code is 012197. Shit, here you go.
Damn. All white boys like this? Y'all just give up your phone and y'all codes?
I mean, we got nothing to hide.
Yeah, my man will give me his phone and his code. Okay? But this is definitely not how new divestors act. I'm sorry, but she doesn't represent me or my sisters in divestment.
Y'all that giving with your credit and your credit cards too?
Yeah.
Look at that. She asking him for his credit and credit cards. We ain't doing that. Divestors ain't sitting up in here asking white men for credit cards and their credit card numbers. Give me a break. This gotta be a fucking joke, because she certainly is not representing divestors nor black women well at all.
And your credit cards too?
Yeah, I got an 800 credit score.
Ghetto bougie ass.
Have any cash in your bank?
Got any cash? This is what all black women want. This is what divestors want from white men. Okay? It's fucking bullshit. No, I am not with a white man for no money. I'm with a white man because first, I'm sexually attracted to them. Number one. Number two, I like that they're traditional. And number three, I can build a family with them. Okay? That's what I want. All right? And for a man to have money, that's not gold digging. That's called common sense. Why would I build a family with someone who's broke? Like, what sense does that make? But they will commonly always try to make us look like we're like gold diggers and shit. Like we're just out here to motherfucking just ask for money from white men. Like, no, that is not what fucking divestment is. And whoever made this TikTok clearly doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. You will see a lot of these nakers sitting online talking about divestors want them and divestors still have strong feelings for black men. The only strong feelings I have for black men are disgust when they sit online talking about how divestors want them. We have made ourselves clear several times that we don't find you attractive, we don't want you, and we've moved on with our lives, and yet y'all want to still sit up here and think that you can insert yourself in divestors' lives. So in this video, he has it titled "Divestors Still Have Strong Feelings for Black Men, and There's No Such Thing as Divesting." Now, if there's no such thing as divesting, then how are you sitting up here making a whole video about the topic? A topic that, according to you, doesn't exist. See how slow a lot of these nakers are? Like, I can easily destroy their argument on that fact alone. But let's continue.
Because even divested women put non-black men second and black men first.
Divested black women do not put non-black men second and black men first. Divested black women do not put black men first at all. You're not even ranking to a divested black woman. So I don't know who told you that lie, but yeah, they lied to you. Divested black women, we put ourselves first. Okay, we put our mental health first, our sex lives first, our financial status first. We put a lot of things first before we even consider getting with a man. Okay, divested black women, we come first in our eyes. Okay. Because if you're not able to take care of yourself, how are you able to help or be a service to anybody else? Okay. How are you able to be a productive member of society when you're not well? So divested black women, we put ourselves first, we put our safety first, we put our mental health first, and we put our finances first. Okay. And then once we get those things together, then we're looking for the best quality of men. But in no way, shape, and form are black males gonna be the first in our lives. You're fucking delusional. You're talking about a mammy. A mammy is a type of person to put a black male first in her lives. And we all know how that ends up, okay?
I'm going to say that again. Even divested women put black men first. They put their feelings, their negative feelings about black men above their positive feelings about everybody else.
They want so badly to be above white men. That's why he's saying that. We're above, black divested women put us above white men. And if that was true, then why are all of our men white and Asian and Latin and Spanish and shit? Like, why is what he's saying not being reflected in divestment? Because if that was true, if black women were putting black men first, if divested black women were putting black men first, then that means that all of our men would be black. Our men are not fucking black. So how the fuck are you first? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense because your argument is invalid. And you don't have any fucking evidence of that. You motherfuckers like to sit up here and have fantasies in your head that divestors care about you when we don't.
Meaning, it is more important to them to be upset with the black man than it is for them to be happy with any other man.
No, it's more important for us to live a normal, healthy, happy life. Okay, like other groups of women. That's what's important to us. Okay, and we know that we cannot do it in Blackistan and with black males, which is why we're divested. Pretty fucking simple. It's not rocket science here, folks.
Her anger and venom towards black men will always trump any positive feeling she has for any other man.
There is nothing that black men can do that will ever trump a white man, okay? It will never trump my happiness with my white king. I'm very happy in my relationship, okay?
Have you ever seen a fine-ass divester?
Yep. Every time I look in the mirror.
I'm talking about she got good skin, good teeth, good hair. She's in shape, pretty face, gorgeous. No, you haven't.
Keep telling yourself that lie because everyone in the world knows that divested black women are some of the most attractive women on the planet. Okay, not only are we attractive, we're smart. See, these nakers know that they can't have us and they know that we don't want them. So what they'll do is sit online and try to diminish our attractiveness, which won't work. You sitting on fucking TikTok talking about how unattractive divestors are is not going to stop men of all races from wanting us. Point blank, period. Because they know we're the top of the top when it comes to black women. Okay? That's how the world views divestors. If you go on Google and you type in white men with black women and black men with white women, you will see how many memes will pop up of the world making fun of black men for their poor choices in women. They are the garbage collectors of fucking society.
Every time you see one, she's either fat, she got 3-4 different colors in the hair, she got all these random weird piercings, she's loud, she's vulgar, she's belligerent, she's a weirdo.
Get the fuck out of here. Most white men are not attracted to any of the attributes you just listed, okay? Most white men wouldn't want a type of woman like that in his own race. So why in the fuck would he want that in a black woman, okay? Why in the fuck would he want any of those attributes that you listed in a black woman? Brad wants a type of black woman that he can bring home to his mother and father. Brad wants a type of black woman that he can show off to his business associates and his friends. Brad wants a type of black woman that he can make a wife, that he can have as the mother of his children. You cannot do that with someone who is belligerent and ghetto and hood rat and all this shit, all these negative attributes that you're trying to say divested women are. Okay? But meanwhile, the truth is that most divested women are Republicans, most of us are conservative, and most of us are traditional. And if you want to see how I interact with my in-laws, my white in-laws, go watch my fucking videos. You don't see me acting a fool. You don't see me acting like I've never been around white people before. I'm sitting here acting ghetto and loud and hood rat like this fucking naker is trying to describe divestors. I don't act like that around whites. Okay? You don't fucking know me. All right. A lot of these niggers love to watch divested content where we're in heated debates and discussions. And they like to think that we're like this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I live a very quiet and normal life. Okay. And this is the reason why I post videos of me spending time with my family, me spending time with my man, or spending time with my white in-laws, to show people this is how divestors are. Because these fucking nakers right here think they can speak for fucking divested black women when they can't. You ain't speaking for me. All right? Talking about, divestors are loud and ghetto and got all this color crazy hair and piercings everywhere and all this shit like that. What you're describing sounds a lot like a liberal to me, not a divested black woman. A divested black woman is a Republican and she's conservative and fucking traditional.
You ain't never seen a divester and was like, oh man, she make a good homegirl. We need to link up so we can hang out.
Because divestors don't want to be your homegirl. Stop sitting here acting like divestors are readily available for you. See, this is why I tell a lot of black women to carry guns and knives on them, because a lot of these niggers cannot take no for an answer. We tell them over and over again how we're not attracted to them, how we don't want them, we don't want nothing to do with them, and they will still sit online and concoct these scenarios in their head as to them choosing divestors, them picking us. We don't want you to pick us. We're not picking you. You're not our types. So stop coming up with these scenarios in your head where you got the power and you're the one making the decision.
You ain't never seen them be like, oh, she fine as hell. Damn, I wish she still like black guys. I need to try to get at her. Never happened.
Don't talk about it never happened, because I can show you motherfucking multitudes of messages from black males trying to rationalize with black women why we divested, trying to convince us how we shouldn't be divested, trying to make us like do all this shit. All right, instead of leaving us the fuck alone, okay? They will do all of this shit other than leaving us the fuck alone in order to convince us that we don't need to be divested. Much like your black ass is sitting here on camera trying to degrade divested black women because we don't want you.
Just like the majority of these red pill dudes. Have you ever seen a red pill dude like, man, he's tall, dark, and handsome?
No, because I'm not attracted to tall, dark, and handsome. Okay? Tall, dark, and disgusting. Like, I am not any divested women. Are y'all turned on by the term tall, dark, and handsome? Okay, a lot of women, I'm hearing no. Okay, I'm hearing tons of no's in my head right now. Okay, divested black women don't want no tall, dark, and handsome. See, you're fucking delusional. Right off the bat, he sounds fucking delusional. Sitting here talking about divested black women, got divested black women tagged into the fucking comments, right? And then want to talk about some tall, dark, and handsome. Get the fuck out of here.
He's suave. He's smooth. He smell good. I bet he's rich and successful. No. I bet he's a good leader. I bet he know how to treat women. I bet.
Nobody is thinking this about red pill incels, idiot. Like, who's thinking this about a red pill incel? That he's cool and he's suave and he must be successful. Nobody.
He know how to make a woman feel good. I bet he know how to put it down in the bedroom.
Gross. Like, no, that don't turn me on. That just dries my juices right up. Okay, sitting up, black men talking about sexual acts of any sort disgust me.
You ain't never thought that. Dudes ain't never thought, oh man, he cool as hell. I probably need to link up with him. We can go to the bar, get a beer. We probably need to, he could be my workout partner. We could go out here and pick up women. No, you ain't never thought that. The truth is that these red pills and these divestors are two peas in the same pod.
The truth is you're a fucking bald-faced lie. Because divestors, our lives are a million times better than red pill incels. Okay? Divestors are not sitting up in here committing acts of horror around our community. Okay? We're not sitting here wrecking havoc amongst the community to the point where the CIA and the FBI labels us a hate group. But you red pill incels, oh yeah, y'all all being watched by the FBI. Okay? That's why the black manosphere is in fucking shambles. Because the FBI did a beautiful job systematically shutting you motherfuckers down. That's why a lot of y'all are either dead and in jail. Rightfully where the fuck y'all belong. Because you're sitting there wreaking havoc on the motherfucking nation, harming women and innocent children. Okay? No, divestors are nothing like red pill losers. We have significant others. We have friends. We have normal relationships with the opposite sex. A red pill incel does not. Matter of fact, there's been multiple psychological studies saying that red pill incels are the most loneliest they've been in years and that they're dying alone. So how in the fuck am I the same as a red pill incel when I'm engaged to be married? I'm getting married in 2 months. Okay? What the fuck are red pill incels doing besides harassing women online? Absolutely nothing with their life. So how dare you sit here and try to compare divestors to red pill incels?
And they need to go ahead and get together and leave the rest of us the hell alone.
No, what y'all need to do, both the red pill incels and your black ass, y'all the ones that need to get together and leave divestors the hell alone. Because we're not coming into your spaces sitting here bothering you about who you're with and who you choose to date. Okay? But you motherfuckers stay obsessed over who black women choose to date and what we're doing with our lives. Y'all the ones who need to get the fuck away from us.
They are irrational.
There's nothing irrational about divestors. Divestors are highly intelligent. We read statistics. We don't like the horrible, terrible statistics that are coming out of the black community. That's why we don't want fucking nothing to do with it. That's called being rational, not irrational. Okay? You're the one being irrational. That's why you sit in your musty ass online trying to insult divestors' appearance, trying to downgrade our attractability, sitting there lying about our personality, what we find attractive and all this stuff. You just sat on your platform and lied about divestors and got the nerve to sit there and say divestors are the ones that are irrational. All I got to do is show my subscribers this video and they know who the motherfucking irrational one is. It's you nakers. Because you constantly put yourselves out there and you tag divestors trying to get divestors' attention. And then when you get our attention, you getting dragged. You getting fucking dragged online. Fuck out of here.
And for the most part, undesirable. That's why a lot of them hide behind avatars. They don't even show their real face or use their...
A lot of them hide behind avatars because you nakers are obsessed. You are doxing women. You're stalking women. You're harassing women. You're not saying that part, right? You're not sitting here talking about how you're on TikTok threatening black women who said that they want to be with white men. That's how fucking delusional you nakers are. That's why a lot of us are gun owners. That's why we sleep with weapons. We don't want to even be living around you motherfuckers because y'all are so obsessed with black women with white men. And it's absolutely pathetic. Okay? Black women, we don't owe them shit. And white men, the ones that are watching my video, you don't owe them shit either. Okay? They want to sit there crying about respirations. Respirations has been paid when their asses are the most unemployed and is costing the economy fucking billions of dollars a year. Okay? 50 billion, I think, to be exact. All right? Respirations have already been paid as far as I'm concerned. All right? So these nakers want to sit up here and cry about divestors not wanting them and cry about how undesirable we are and all this bullshit. And it just shows you the depravity and the sickness that is the mind of a mental, patient.
name. They using animal pictures and anime pictures or just a letter. Because they know they ain't nothing to look at.
You ain't nothing to look at either. You are not nothing to look at either, sir. Okay? I'm trying to be fucking nice here. All right? But you're not attractive. And you don't have any right to be talking about how others look when you look in the way you do. Fuck out of here.
Most of these divestors or these red pills, if you ever actually saw them in person or on camera, you would say, oh, it makes sense why you have problems finding somebody.
We don't have no problems finding anyone. As a divested black woman, never once in my life had I ever had a problem finding a black man or attracting a black man or any other group of men. Okay, that is a falsehood that these niggas love to tell themselves. They love to act like black women who are divested are the rejects of their communities. We are not the rejects of your communities. We walked out of your communities willingly. Okay, with all the options we could have possibly had, we walked out of the black community willingly.